What's up, guys? BTBS here. Welcome back to another episode of Fellowship. I've probably come up with some stupid name for it by now, but I'm not really using that. I'm not really in that time frame right now. So, yes, I went out and collected lots of clay, lots of gravel. And where's my sand? Oh no, what did I do with my sand? Oh, there's my sand. And lots of sand. So these are the items we need to build an item we need called grout. There's two ways of building it. One uses one clay, one gravel, one sand to give you two. One of it uses a clay block, which is 4 clay, and then 4 of the others to give you 8. So really, it's all about the same. That one's easier inventory wise. But what we want to do is make some grout. So that's clay, gravel, and sand, and it's shapeless, so you can put it anywhere, but you can't mix and match. You can't put like some gravel there, some gravel there. So yes, that gives us grout. Now what we're going to want to do is cook some grout, and here's some I prepared earlier. Just because I know how long this is going to take, I decided to cook some up ahead of time. Just a stack overall, but I decided to cook them up ahead of time so that I wouldn't have to pause the video or wait for 5 minutes. So straight away we have our seared bricks, and actually I've got more seared bricks in here. Here's some more I prepared earlier. So what we're going to be doing is building a smeltery, and where's that little red book? Materials and you. This is volume 2. Okay, I'm not sure where volume 1 is. And I'm not sure if we're supposed to have the new book by now. Materials and you 1, materials and you 2. Lightweight material use schematic. What? What is that even? They just say material on them. No clue. I probably lost my first materials and you book, but this is the materials and you 2, which explains other stuff. But the one I need is the book about smelting. I'm not sure how you get that to pop. I know I'm going to need a few of these. There we go. Mighty smelting. So this is the one that introduces us to smelting. So it tells us everything we need to know about smelting. Tells us what we need to build to actually smelt stuff, and how. Well, it tells us what we need to build our multi-block. Shows us the multi-block and tells us about it, and then tells us about other stuff. And then there's some really interesting stuff in here as well. So cooking the grout gives you the seared bricks. You can craft them into the various things you need to build the actual smeltery itself. Oh wow, okay. And it basically tells us about everything we're going to need. So to start out, we are going to need a few of these, which I've already got. We're going to need one of these, which is a smeltery controller. I'm going to need to steal a piece of glass. I'm sure I cooked some glass up. No, I didn't cook any glass up at all. I must have cooked up stone. Cook some glass up. Gonna need some glass. We're gonna need 2 of these little faucets. And we're gonna need 2 of these as well. Smeltery drains. And let me just grab some glass. Bugger off. And we need the glass there. Like that. That gives us a lava tank. Or smeltery tank. Seared tank is what it's called. So I'm thinking I want to build it in here. If I have it coming out there, I'm just going to need to push this wall back a bit. So it's actually overall, externally, is a 5x5. But it doesn't need to be all that much out, because it's not actually like, instead of the outside being 5 solid blocks, you can actually you can build it like this. So if the 5x5 was from there to there, you only have to put these 3 blocks in here. So but then you do need 9 blocks in the floor. So a 3x3 in the floor. And I don't have any lava yet either. That was something I was supposed to do, but then I came up here and realised that I could do this. I could get most of it built. Well, that's not easy to break. And my stone pick broke. By the way, when tools break, they don't break. They just they don't like disappear. They're still there. So all you have to do is is just fix the tool. Sorry, not build another one. So we're going to need. I'm thinking I'll put the controller here. The 2 drains there. Which means over here is going to go the seared tank. I only want 1 of these at the start. You can this thing, by the way, is very interesting. You can actually build another layer on top of it. It can just be out of pure seared bricks if you want, and that will allow you to have a higher capacity inside your smeltery. So I just need another seared brick. Just get a couple more of them, like that. And as soon as you place the last brick, it will tell you it's right by the smeltery controller turning on. So to smelt stuff, we're going to need iron, which is a bit of a, not iron, sorry, lava, which is a bit of a fucker. Just let me grab these. I'm really wasting my levels right now, which is a shame. I hate wasting levels. There we go. So, I'm going to need 2 of these casting basins. No, I only need 1 casting basin. Oh, I only made 1. Fantastic. I think I need 2 of these. Casting table. No, I need 1 of those. So, what you're going to be doing is, once you have the liquids inside here, you're going to cast them. I have a basin there and a table there. The basin, any liquid poured into it will cast into a block, and the table, you can define what you want it to be casted into, and then you just put your faucets on like that. So now all we need to do is get some lava. Goddamn lava. I will chuck some ore in just straight away to see, but I don't think we can smelt anything. So what you do is you open this and then you put the blocks in, and there's no lava, so they're not heating up. So yes, we definitely need lava. That was funny. Ha 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 ha. Joke's on me. Fuck, that's so annoying. There's Pokemon music there. Been watching some YouTube videos while I went smelting and stuff. So I could do with some more torches, because my place there is getting pretty low. Ah, fuck it, there's some charcoal, that will do. Oh, by the way, stone stairs, smooth stone stairs. I don't know if these are vanilla or not, but I know I like them. I've been wanting those for a while. I need some food as well. I'm completely out of food. Oh well, I'll deal with that when I come to it. Oh yes, I stopped mining down here because I ran into redstone. And because I want 13. And 13 is where I like to strip mine, if you know me. I just feel that it gives you the best chances for diamond, as well as pretty much everything else you could really want. So I always strip mine down at this level. All I need is 1 bucket of lava. Would help if I had a bucket on me, really, wouldn't it? So let's listen. All I hear is my computer. It's a little bit loud right now, sorry about that. She's been playing up, I don't know what's wrong with her. Oh, more iron. I will take this. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of mods I really want to get into. Most of all being Ars Magica. But Ars Magica is not a beginning game mod whereas Tinker's Construct kind of is, seeing as you can make like these stone tools from the very start, stuff like that. But Ars Magica, definitely not a beginning game mod, so it might be a while before I really get into Ars Magica. Come on, I just need a bit of lava. By the way, this stuff is Meridian dirt. Meridian earth, sorry. I'm not sure what mod it comes from. It's kind of annoying. It takes a long time to break with even with a shovel. So let's go off this side and see. I definitely hear lava. That's a good thing. Where is the lava though? Actually, I can cheat. If I go into this mode on my map, you see the slightly lighter green area, darker green area, sorry, below me. That is a lava pit, I believe. Yes, it is. That is a lava pit. So, I technically didn't cheat because I would have found it eventually. But this map does kind of let you cheat. But yes, now would be a good time to have a bucket, which I don't have. So let's make a crafting table and a few buckets. Simply because I can. And that is all she wrote for now. So I'll leave there, run back up here. So yeah, look, there's you can see various caves as I go past. It's sort of an elevation map, and it shows you what's around you at your elevation. But I don't like that. I mean, it's useful for certain things, but I really don't like it. Like, I'm not going to be using that. So straight away, what you do, you put the lava in here, and if you look, it will say how much lava we've got. This is bugged right now because one bucket is 1,000 millibuckets. I just put 4 buckets of lava in, it's saying I have 850. If I take a bucket out, it still says 850. So I'm not sure exactly how much lava I have, but right now this, the iron is melting down. And actually, iron is not the first thing I need to do. Fuck. I need aluminium brass, which is 3 aluminium, 1 copper. So yes, it's kind of interesting. Basically, it gets turned. Whatever you put in will get turned into its liquid. Aluminium and bronze, by the way, copper, actually melt at different speeds. So this might take a little bit of time. But what you do is you need to make metal versions of these. So if I want a pickaxe head, first thing I have to do is make a pickaxe head out of stone. Take that stone pickaxe head, place it in here, and then place the aluminium brass around it by when it goes into a liquid form. Just waiting. See, now that's just liquid aluminium, molten aluminium. When this melts, molten copper will appear, and then they'll mix together, and there'll be molten aluminium copper, or aluminium brass I believe it's called, which is the only metal you can use for this. And we actually got less of it, so we only have 4 ingots worth. So we pour this around here. When it solidifies, we double click. We now have a material cast and that pickaxe head back, which is now worthless. So the next thing we're going to need is tool rod. So we put the tool rod in, make a cobblestone copy, and yes, you have to do this to make metal tools now. In Tinker's Construct. There we go, that is now the tool rod, and we're probably going to want tool bindings as well. By the way, these can be stored in the pattern chest, but that's not really much help. So tool bindings we're definitely going to want. So we'll put that in there, get a stone tool binding, pop that in there, and this takes a bucket of aluminium brass for every tool cast you make, which is really fucking annoying. And if you just pour it straight in there, it should give a blank cast, which is an ingot cast I believe. Oh no, what we need to do, we just pour one straight in there, and then we put it in here, and hit next pattern, and that gives us an ingot cast. Now we have a few very important things. We can actually start making stuff. So let me just do this, because I'm going to want to keep a few things in there, and I'm going to need a chest. I am having inventory problems apparently. So let's put that there, put these in here. Now we can dump our iron in, and you can shift click it, but it'll only take one for every spot it has available. So you see how we have the iron rendering here? This isn't actually iron, and there's a nice bug where you can lose miller buckets worth of material. So don't walk inside there, because if you lose one miller bucket, you then can't make an ingot out of the other 999 miller buckets you have. But basically we wait for the iron to melt, and then we can make stuff. So the first thing I'm going to want to make is a cleaner inventory. So let's clear out my inventory a little bit, because I know roughly what I need to be doing. Actually, let's take the materials books. That's one materials book. There's 2 tool patterns in there, for fuck's sake. 2 of them! Why is that happening? What happened to my other materials book? Did I lose that? Oh, fuck knows. But what we're, if you look in this materials, oh no, the other one was called Mighty Smelting, wasn't it? There it is. So if you look in the Mighty Smelting book, it tells you about all this stuff. Seared, you can get liquid seared stone. Cool. This is actually what I care about. So I want to make a better pick. So I'm going to need a head, a rod, and a binding. And all I have is iron. So let's make a pickaxe out of nothing but iron, shall we? Head, rod, binding. So the rod, I believe, is half a bucket's worth. 17 iron ingots and 1 chunk. So there we go. We now have an iron tool rod. The pickaxe the head should be 1 worth. So 16, yeah. And the binding, yeah, that's the next thing we need is the binding. Should be half as well. So we just made a pick out of nothing but iron with only 2 iron ingots worth of material. So let's just do this. Like that. So the durability is going to be 324. It already has a reinforced, and I believe that is from using the tool binding, the iron tool binding, or possibly the rod. But basically we now have a pickaxe made entirely out of iron, and you know, we can come in here and name this the Penis Blaster. Why can't I name it the Penis Blaster? Oh, fuck knows. I don't know why I can't name it. Maybe you can only name it when you make it. But yes, we now have a Penis Blaster that can place chests. Totally didn't even think about placing chests with that. That's brilliant. So we now have an entirely iron tool. And it's not bad. And by the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, reinforced is basically unbreaking. So having reinforced means I have a chance for it not to break, which is very nice. Now, what have we got left? We have 16 ingots. So if we do this, it will pour 9 ingots into here, and we'll get an iron block automatically. But then the rest of that we're going to need to get out in ingot casts. So you just do this, wait for it to solidify. You don't have to take that out every time. And there you go, there's an iron block. So you can make iron blocks without having to actually do something to them. What am I thinking? Actually, you don't actually have to craft them, which is very nice. And by the way, you can stick ingots and blocks of stuff in here, and it will melt back down. So you don't need to worry about not being able to access your stuff back in the smeltery But the other thing the Smeltery does, which you may not have noticed, but most of you probably knew or guessed, it doubles your output for ores. So if I stick 1 iron ore block in there, I get 2 irons worth of ingots out, which is incredibly nice. And I believe that is now empty. It is lovely. So I can put these away, put my iron away, put my books away. And actually, if I look in this book, into the materials section, it says certain things. So, iron as a rod gives you the reinforced effect. Flint as a rod. Wow, I didn't know you could use flint. That's pretty cool. So, every different material has a different thing. So, obsidian as a rod gives you a level 3 reinforced. Bone is actually quite a nice thing. Interesting. Yes, that gives you a level 3 reinforced, which is like Unbreaking 3. Netherrack, I didn't know you could use netherrack. And then we get into some really hard to make stuff. Slime crystals. And then it shows you how to do some stuff like 4 slime balls. Dirt gives you this, which you cook into a slime crystal. And there's paper. Gives you writable and +1 modifiers. Very nice indeed. So this is the Smeltery, and this, now that I have access to this, I can do a lot of stuff. So if I get out my smelting book, I want to look at what I need to make certain alloys. Alloys are actually way further back. Right, so Manalium, 2 Cobalt, 1 Irodite, 5 Aluminium, 2 Iron, 2 Obsidian. That's not bad. And that's quite a powerful item. But I have some redstone on me. Hell yes! So I can show you this. You can upgrade your tools. So if I put my iron pickaxe in here, it says +3 modifiers. I can put a piece of redstone in, and if you look at the mining speed, 6.07, it can hold 50 redstone. And the nice thing about this is you have to put it on one at a time, but you can get some blocks to do it faster. So one thing, it takes, basically redstone works like haste, not haste, sort of like haste, because that's a beacon effect. Redstone works like efficiency. So adding that 9 pieces of redstone actually ups the mining level by 0.71 overall. And then if I put it back in and do this, I can 744, 851, and you can add up to 50 in a single modifier slot. And it can be a bit annoying trying to do this over and over. But now this has gone from a level 6 to a level 8.8 mining speed. It's now 8.8 mining, and you can see how fast that is now. That's quite an improvement. And this can also mine redstone and gold, which means I have me some mining to do. So, because there's nothing else I want to do right now, I am just going to pause the recording and do a little bit of mining. So I just had to start recording real quick. I just found my first diamonds. Not even that far in, to be fair. I've just been mining, strip mining, straight down here, like this. Maybe I did go a little far. Let's see, is this where I came down? Yeah. So, what was that, 752? And this is 702. So only about 50 blocks. That's actually a lot further than I usually have to go before I find diamonds, but just simply because I found them, I am going to check around just to make sure. Yes, that's why you check. That 1 extra diamond can make all the difference. Now, quickly, I do have the F7 feature. I believe that's actually an NEI feature, or NEI plugin feature, that shows spawnable ground when you press F7. So that you'll probably end up seeing those red X's quite a few times during this Let's Play. But yes, I got 4 diamonds. Oh, that's interesting. What can I do with 4 diamonds? Quite a lot, actually. Now, I'm going to go back to mining because I need some other stuff. So, once again, I'll see you in a second. And bam! Not even, what, 20 blocks? Not even 20 blocks from my first diamonds, I find my first emerald. Awesome. And you know what? This is going to be a kind of a short episode. I think I'm going to wrap it up in just a minute. But I want to show you guys some extra modifiers. So I just showed you how redstone can be used as a modifier for mining speed. And I actually have a little bit more redstone that I can go and put on my pick, just to make it that little bit faster. But there is also some other interesting things I'd like to show you. So we jump into here, put the pick in, and it's still got. You know what? I'm not gonna bother doing it 9 times when I could just do that. It's so much faster. So it now has 5 left. So 50. And by the way, if I put this in again, it will add another set of haste modifiers to this pick, but it will also take another modifier space. So 2 modifiers remaining, 1 modifier remaining. Now I want to show you emeralds and diamonds. So emeralds and diamonds have a quite nice effect. Let me see if I can find them in the book so I don't get them mixed up. Materials and you. So it'll be in the materials section. Here we go. A diamond will give your tool maximum durability plus 500 and mining level increased to 3, which I believe means you can mine obsidian with it, which straight away means you only need 1 diamond to be able to make a diamond pick, because you're just putting diamond on your pick. And the emerald will increase your the maximum durability of your pick by 50%. So if your item has over 1,000 durability, it's more worthwhile, if you're just looking for more durability in the item, it's more worthwhile to just put an emerald on there, because it will gain 50%. Whereas if you just want the more and it's less than that, you can just put a diamond on there. And I'm going to need some kind of diamond enhanced tool so that I can plus 500 durability. It's beautiful. And I mean, you can stick a second diamond on afterwards, but it will take another modifier. So yes, this diamond is a modifier here. So if I do that, ding, it now has, I was expecting a ding like a level, I don't know why. It now has more mining speed, mining potential, sorry, and more durability. And it can be fixed by adding an iron ingot. It restores around 180 durability to it, and now it's not as damaged. And I can also, obviously, I can put the emerald on, increasing its durability from 824 to 1236. Or I can put a second diamond on there. Oh, I can't put a second diamond on there. Oh, interesting. Okay. But anyway, this now has diamond on it, which means it can mine obsidian. And I happen to have some lava downstairs, which I really don't need, but some happen to be in the need of obsidian. Okay, this has been changed. If you're wondering about the yellow squares, that means mobs cannot spawn on there currently because it's in sunlight. I have not actually seen this change for real yet. By the way, the reason I wanted to live so close to this lake, ink sacs. They become extremely useful in a lot of mods. Let me just F7 to get rid of that. They're extremely useful in several of these mods, and I want lots and lots of them. So we are going to get us some obsidian, and you're probably wondering, how is obsidian used in tool making? Because It's not a metal. You can't melt it down. Wrong. For the purposes of this game, obsidian is a metal and it can be melted down. You can melt down your obsidian in your forge. It's got one of the highest melting points of all materials. Hence, see, I'm not saying metals because obsidian's not a metal. Obsidian is actually volcanic glass. So let's just do a bit of that. Do that. Get the water down here. And let's see if this has been raised up to diamond level of mining. So this is a pick made out of entirely iron, which has just had a diamond slapped on the end of it, and we can use it to mine obsidian. This is awesome. Tinker's Construct allows you to make some ridiculously awesome tools, cheaper than the vanilla tools, and you can do some majorly crazy modifications, and it's just fun as well. I mean, I like the ability to add what are essentially enchants to your tools without having to enchant them. It means I don't have to waste my levels on that, and it also means I don't have to spend all my diamonds and obsidian on an enchanting table. I probably will make an enchanting table, but it will not get very much use at all, because I have better things to spend all my levels on. So yes, I am really liking this, having durability plus 500, and the ability to mine this. This is very nice. I must keep in mind, mining level 3 is what lets you mine obsidian. So, because their mining levels in this game go up to about 8, I think. It might actually be 5, but there's some crazy like alloys which can only be made with the nether ores. These ores only spawn in the nether. They're about as rare as diamonds, but they don't spawn at any certain elevation. So you can't like hunt for them as easily as you can for diamond. So they're incredibly hard to find, and they're just relatively just overall they're quite rare, which is a bit of a fucker really, because I hate it when I just can't find certain things. But then again, you know, found me an emerald, which is nice. And yes, this is awesome. I am absolutely loving this. I'm so glad to be playing some Minecraft again. I've been missing it so much. I actually sort of, when I had the problems with the other stuff that was going on, I actually sort of just fell out of Minecraft for a bit. And it was kind of disappointing. I hate falling out of Minecraft, especially because I know that it doesn't take much to just get me not interested in Minecraft for ages. But then Seraph920, you guys know him from my butts. What do you guys know him from? My server. Yes, he was on the server. He was on server. Yes, he was. He was on server. Where's the way out of here? That'll do. Yes, he was on the server for a while, so you guys might know him from there. He was actually he likes to look at the new packs that come out, and he saw this and he was like, oh, this looks cool, have you seen this? And I was like, no, not really. And he was like, oh, this is so much fun. Oh my shit, I just found rubies. These are what you use to trade with those small endermen, the Farlanders. And that is the first ruby I've ever found in this mod pack, obviously. I found them in, like, Feed the Beast. Ah, actually, this is, this bright blue ore is something I was very much looking forward to finding, because it means we can now get into Ars Magica. I was kind of hoping to find some of that, because it's, getting into Ars Magica is going to be very hard without finding the right randomly spawned world structures. And right now I'm in no position to be running around doing stuff because I'm such a weak fledgling character. I need to get, you know, I basically need to buff my character up a bit, get a bit more powerful in the old character arts. I don't know why I said it like that. But yes, basically I need to get my character better. You know, I need better armor, stuff like that. I'd love to find what mod makes me not be able to run properly and swim with armor on. I'd get rid of... Fuck me! More rubies! I'd get the fuck out of that mod straight away. Oh, those rubies spawned in a 3 vein. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's like finding 3 emeralds. But I didn't. I only found 1 emerald, which is a bit of a shitter. But yes, I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to do a lot of mining and get myself ready for possibly starting Ars Magica next episode, which is great because it's only episode 4, and I thought it might take until about like episode 10, just so I get because I mean, to really get into Ars Magica, you have to explore probably 100,000 square miles or so of terrain to find the right things and get the right stuff. But I could actually do it with a villager if I was lucky and got enough emeralds. And I'm craning my neck round to see the what's up the stairs and to the side. How retarded am I? I do that all the time though. Like when a creeper comes at me and I instinctively hit jump and start slashing away, I actually jump in my chair a little bit as well. And when I'm playing like a racing game or something where I'm racing and I need to turn a really sharp corner, I turn to the side. I'm sure a lot of people do that. I'm sure they don't actually. I'm sure I'm just a freak. Anyway, yes, I'm just gonna be mining for a while now, collecting up some resources. Might sort the house out. Maybe add another level on top of the forge, the smeltery. Sorry, because I can. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you've been enjoying this series. Oh God, weather, fuck. When I hear lightning, I don't automatically think weather. I automatically think, fuck, 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 it's a storm mob. Someone save me. So that does kind of worry me. But I think that is just legit weather. So yes, I hope you'll be back for the next episode. I can promise it's going to be interesting. If you find, you know, magic, hurling bolts of fire and lightning at people and teleporting, if you find that interesting, then I can guarantee it's going to be interesting. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Peace out.